Stampers, this is Sarah with StinkinCuteCards.com, and I have the 2nd of October's Hostess Club cards for you, and this is just a fun fold. I'm using that Hang Your Stocking stamp set. It's really quite cute little card. It has the little stocking on the outside and just a nice little saying on the inside. So let me just share a couple of things that you're going to use to make this card. The first one is this Hang Your Stocking stamp set, and it is really quite fun. It is in the holiday catalog, and it has the coordinating Christmas stocking dies. One of the things that I wanted to show you is don't forget it has several different stockings. Some of them are embellished, some of them are just plain, but what I really wanted to share with you is this little Noel. I don't know if you really have noticed that in the catalog, but what it does is it die cuts a cute little banner so that you can hang your stockings from, kind of like a mantle hanger. I thought it was just adorable. So that is a couple of the things that we're using with this card. Another thing that I've had a couple of people have asked me is I have that old stocking punch, and how does that differ from this stocking die? Let me just show you. Here is the punch. I think the main thing that it is that it is considerably, the new die is considerably bigger. And you don't have the fun little embellished ones that you have a little stocking or a little snowflake on it, or the little swirls. So that's what's different. And so yeah, if you have the old one, it's nice, it's fun, but this one has a little more texture and it's a little bit bigger. So those are kind of the skinny. Just thought I'd share that with you. The thing that we're going to use too is we're using the designer paper. This is the Christmas paper that is in the holiday catalog. I think it's called Pine Cones and Presents. And this is what it looks like. Again, it's got some real nice vintage as well as some fun colors. It's got the cherry cobbler, it has the emerald envy, and the delightful Dijon. So just some fun papers in there to play with. So we're going to use that. And again, don't forget during October here, our designer paper is buy 3, get 1 free. So those are just a couple of things I wanted to share with you. Let me share with you the cutting directions. You're going to need a piece of cardstock 4 1/4 by 11 inches, scored at 5 1/2. You are going to need a piece of 4 inches by 5 1/4 mint macaron, and I have run it through the softly falling embossing folder, which is a real nice folder. I don't know if you can kind of see that on there, but yeah, it looks like obviously falling snow or rain. What I like too is it's just a real generic polka dot. I mean, not your traditional planned polka dots, but it's kind of a random, would look like stars. I just think it's really a fun folder. I found that I've been using that one a lot. So you also need a piece of 4 inches by 5 1/4 for the inside. You need a scrap for your saying, and you need a scrap for your stockings. Plus you need a 1 1/4 by 4 inch piece of the designer paper for the side. So let's just go ahead and get this started for you, and I will show you how quick and easy this one is. We're just going to go ahead and add that to the left side of our card front. I'm going to use the little bone folder here. We're going to use the little bone folder here to go ahead and crease our paper, and our card is started. All right, now it's a matter of embellishing. And you are going to use a piece of, I forgot to mention in the supplies, a piece of 4 inches by 4 inch piece of the Christmas paper. And what we're going to do is we're going to score, this is 4 by 4, and we're going to score at 2 inches lightly, and we're going to score again at 2 inches. And what that does is it gives me a reference point, so that I can find the center of my paper. And I'm just going to use a bone folder. We're going to fold all 4 corners in here. Make our little pocket. Does that look like a little envelope? Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to fold each of the tips out, and I like this line paper because it does give me a real nice point of reference to kind of see whether or not my folds are straight. Okay. Although that always can be a little tricky too, because if they're not, they're pretty noticeable. It's one of those old sewing tricks. All right. Okay, so what I've just got is the little shadow box here, and that's going to pop up and look just like that. Isn't that adorable? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and glue that on our card front again, and it's gonna go right in here. Now I don't worry too much about the lines that are in the center, simply because I am covering that with a little saying. So I think I am a little OCD here, so I would probably fix this fold here. Sorry. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the rest of it stamped up here. I want the Merry Christmas, and that is again from that stamp set called, I guess it's from Hang Your Stocking. Let's just make sure. Yeah, that's from Hang Your Stocking. Isn't that fun? It's all in one stamp. Great. All right, Merry Christmas. And we are going to go ahead and punch that out with the 1 3/4 inch circle punch. And we are going to attach it to a 2-inch circle. And it's going to look just like that. We're going to go ahead and stick that right in the center here. I think lining this up is probably the hardest part of this card. There you go. Isn't that cute? Stinking cute. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and ink up the stocking with the cherry cobbler. I want that. I want a piece of holly, and I also am going to run that through the folder, the Big Shot. I'm sorry, I misspoke. I'm going to run that through the Big Shot with the outline die. I'm going to use the holly die, and then I want a stocking topper, and I want a stocking toe, and a stocking heel. So I'm going to run that through the Big Shot, and what I'm going to get is something that looks just like this. So we've got a stocking, top, heel, holly, and my toe. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and glue that up. You can use the green glue, and the smaller of the ones is the toe. That's going to just get put right here on the front. The heel is right here. I want to go ahead and stamp a holly on my stocking topper. And we're just going to stamp that right there like that. And that's going to get added to the top of my stocking. And we'll just add the holly. Make it look just like that. Oops, my green glue slid a little bit here. There we go, we can fix that. Okay, so that's what our little stocking looks like. We're going to go ahead and use dimensionals to attach that to the corner of our card. And we're going to add that here. And it's going to look just stay like that. So that is the outside of our card. Now it's just a matter of embellishing the inside. And we have the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch strip of paper. I'm going to use some of the Presents and Pine Cones washi tape, which is really quite fun. And we are going to use the stripes. You can get creative with this. You can do, on one of them I went like, made an L. I think it looks really cute just to have these across the top. And do the same thing on the bottom. And you can either cut those off or bend them over, whatever you decide you want to do. And we're just going to have the saying that says, wishing you a season filled with love and happiness. And of course, nothing is complete without holly, so let's go ahead and add a little holly there. The beauty of photopolymer is that it can be seen through when you're stamping. So then it's just a matter of adding that to the inside. Get as creative as you want. So thanks for watching. This is Sarah with StinkinCuteCards.com, and isn't this card just stinking cute? Again, we can embellish. I do like embellishing. I forgot to add the little pearls. These are the tiny little pearls, and we're going to add them right here on the, this one should probably be moved over. Oh, you didn't see that. Just going to move that over just like that. And yes, it is stinking cute. If you want more information about my Hostess Club, feel free to visit me at stinkincutecards.com. Happy stamping! Thanks!